spirit of Pixar didn't happen, we have an intern, Krisha, who is not in this room. She's out there somewhere, but she has on a blue hoodie representing her charitable organization. In between panels, she's gonna just randomly grab folks and just kind of capture their thoughts on how things are going and what they think so far. Please, please, please show her some love and spend about 30 seconds and you know, answer her questions and participate. It'll be a quick little film video kind of thing. So just wanted to let you guys know that now, so that you're not caught off guard when she comes to holler at you. So yeah, that's it. Grab some coffee, grab some food. Find a place to sit if there are any chairs left. And Siri's talking to me right now. And yeah, we will see Corey Dion Lewis in about 4 minutes.
We brought her to Des Moines, got her the care she needed. She got her kidney transplant at Unity Point, and we've been rocking ever since. Right? So, Mom, thank you for being here. I really appreciate everybody. I want to take one quick minute to thank our sponsors that really make this happen. You know, we put it together, but the sponsors really make it happen. I want to give a big thank you to our presenting sponsor, Unity Point. Thank you guys for being here. Mid-Iowa Health Foundation for sponsoring. Thank you so much. Second Time. Mercy for being a sponsor. Thank you, Mercy. Delta Dental in the house again. Thank you, Delta Dental, for being a sponsor. Molina Healthcare. Total Care. Fairway's in this joint. Fairway has the wishes for today. Thank you, Fairway. The Healthy Project, that is me. Paramore Health. Humana, thank you, Humana. Athene. Green State Credit, they're a second-year sponsor. Thank you, Green State. Renee Hartman is a sponsor as well. And Broadmont's Medical Center. Thank you guys so much for being a sponsor. So today is going to run like the last. It's a vibe, as you can see, but also it's enjoyable. But also we're here because you guys want to make a difference in your community. So we have 4 panels that are going to be talking about different things, but different things that you can do to improve. This is why I said last year. I said, and you can talk.
Going to give all of us to start a successful day. And it's from Mother Teresa, and it's called Do It Anyway.
All right.
People are often unreasonable and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are honest, people may cheat you. Be honest anyway. If you find happiness, people may be jealous. Be happy anyway.
Come on.
The good you do today may be forgotten tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough, but give your best anyway. For you see, in the end, it is between you and God. It was never between you and them anyway.
Come on.
It occurred to me. So my name is Jackie Simiki. I am the moderator for this illustrious panel. We're going to be talking about public health. And as Corey already said, public health affects all of us, each in almost all aspects of our life.
The economic
from the social
systems of
determinants
the
health.
United States. And so I think for us, it's very important. We've seen that in public health. We've seen the success of public health policies and programs in terms of engagement and how effective they have been to create culturally responsive care.
Yeah, I'll follow up on that. One of the things in terms of public health methodologies that has really informed my practice has come out of county health rankings, which I don't know if everyone's familiar with county health rankings. They've been around for about 15, maybe 20 years at this point. But they're housed at the University of Wisconsin and funded by the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. And what they do is every year look over a whole host of health indicators, everything from chronic disease rates to tobacco cessation to some of those social determinant factors like rates of poverty and educational access, healthcare access, and give a picture of health for every county in the nation. What they also do is look over what are trends that they're seeing across the country, and in 2023, what
And I'm an intern for My City, My Health. Yeah. And I was wondering, how are you going to be an active participant in your community?
I think just by making sure that I show up to events like this, learning more, speaking more about what I hear, and just trying to promote the disparities that we have in our community, trying to make sure that I am always advocating for change.
Thank you so much. Can I ask you a question as well?
Sure.
What does health equity mean to you?
We need to get a picture. Just making sure that everyone is able to get health care, make sure it's available, make sure that, make sure it's available and possible.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah. How are you going to be an active participant in your community?
I work right now with young people, and so I see young people as hyper-focused for me specifically for being active in the community. And so I will continue the work that I'm currently doing with the YMCA, but in addition to that, I think it's key that we meet and we be seen in opportunities like this to understand the full litany of what our young people have to go through. Young people are not only grades, they are not only if they're going to college or not, but they have mental health issues and health issues just like adults. And so we need to understand and bring to light the whole litany and the whole bowl of what young people are.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I'm going to ask you, what does health equity mean to you?
Do I press anything?
No, you just
okay. Health equity is that everyone has the equal chance to access all the health issues and lives in, it's I guess not equal access, equitable access, where they have to, some people have to access things in a different way, and so people can access every, health and community sources, and just in the way that works best for them.
Awesome. Thank you so much. How do you plan on being an active participant in your community?
Yeah, so I think just making more mindful connections with community partners who are involved in the populations that they work with and so on, and like taking the time to learn from them instead of just, thinking that myself and my organization know everything about the populations that we serve.
Awesome. Thank you, Steve.
Okay, my name's Courtney Maxwell Green. I am Director of External Partnerships and Community Engagement for Unity Point Health, and I wear another hat as a storyteller at WHO 13. The way I plan to be engaged is, first of all, I'm a woman, I'm a parent, I'm also Native American, and so I feel like I have my finger on the pulse of some of the social, political, and health issues that are being discussed today. Directly through my job, my role is to engage with community partners to address the health issues. You know, I work in healthcare. I don't work in transportation. I don't work in food. I don't work in housing. But I want to make sure that I'm connecting with the partners that provide those services that our patients need.
Exactly. It's such an intersectional
Yes,
problem as we
absolutely.
learned today. Thank you. What does health equity mean to you?
It's providing services not just to one demographic, it's providing it to all and meeting people where they're at. I am currently an MSW student in my first semester. I want to be able to provide mental health therapy to adolescents and young adults in the future. And right now I currently work at Unity Point Health, where I am the person that I work with teenagers, and I see disparities in my community all of the time. So I provide resources and make sure I'm a voice for them and work hard for them with them.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Coordinator at Rob Medical Center. I wear a lot of different hats, but I usually state that my main role is implementing pharmacy-led services in the outpatient and transitional care settings. I also have a passion for empowering patients in their own advocacy and improving population health.
Oh, hello everyone. Thanks for having me. You know, my name is Dr. Karthik Anand. I'm an oncologist. I work in Mission Cancer and I practice at Unity Point.
Hello, good morning everybody. My name is Medanciana Paulus. I go by Medi. I am not a doctor, but I am a fitness professional. I own Black Collar CrossFit and I'm a personal trainer, and my focus is with women's health in the perimenopausal and menopausal fitness, as well as pre and postnatal fitness.
So listen, many people of color have an ingrained fear or mistrust in medical professionals due to historical and ongoing disparities in healthcare. Ongoing, we're going to put an emphasis on that. How can we bridge the trust gap and emphasize the importance of regular checkups and early detection?
I'll go ahead and start with this one. I think we need to flip that mindset. So a lot of people will say, I don't trust it. Every time I go to the doctor, they always tell me something's wrong with me. And then by the time they are finally doing things, yes, things have been mounting up for years and years. So now they do want to put you on 3, 4, 5, 6, anything medications. But if that's not your goal, then you have to start that early detection so you can work on these things.
I was like, yes, Corey, tell her. And November is Caregiver Month, so I want to shout you out, Shayla, for putting, in the midst of it all for your mom, putting your career or your future on hold to take care of your mom. So, shout out. I definitely love that about you. Again, this is open to you all. This is a question that's near and dear to my heart, because y'all know I love me some community outreach in the streets. I'm always in the streets. In what ways can community outreach and education programs be tailored to address the specific concerns and needs of communities of color regarding preventative health?
Ask the community what they need. I think a lot of times everyone has good intentions, but you can't just ride into a community, tell them what needs to be fixed, and then feel good about yourself and leave. You need to ask them, what ways do you feel like this will truly be beneficial? And then just like in healthcare, follow up. Don't just do it once and say, we did it guys, yay, and then move on to the next. It has to be something sustainable and repetitive so that it continues.
Awesome. So how are you going to be an advocate for your own health?
The best way you can be an advocate for your own health is to really be aware of your own health. So I make sure that I get my own screenings and everything. I have a high cholesterol, so I know I need to be on top of that with things like diet and exercise, and keeping in contact with my doctor and making sure I take care of that. Having that self-care too, making sure you're not burning out at work, making sure you're having work-life balance, all of that is really important.
Advocates for our own health. Well, I go to my doctor as scheduled, as they tell me to go. You know, I follow that routine, but I make sure to ask questions, do my research, and I try to take someone with me so that if I miss something, they can help me advocate for myself.
I think I started this a long time ago because of my heart condition, but I finished it today because I asked that question. You know, the medicine that I'm on has really adverse side effects for me, you know? And I want to know what my options are to taking it. And that's one thing that I have to say is that my health care people, they do not advocate for me as far as healthy eating. I'm asking them specifically, is there something that I can eat to change my diet that's going to make me healthier? Nah, there isn't. And so I'm thinking, so we have to put chemicals in our body? That's the only way we're going to get better? And just her answering that question for me has given me permission, you know, to go out and do further research. So that's what I'm going to do.
That's awesome.
I'm going to eat better.
Thank
Get
you.
off that medicine.
Thank you. That was great. All right. What resonated with you most today from our conversation?
Oh, well, so many things. There's just amazing, all of the different perspectives and the reminder that everyone has a voice and everyone should use it and that you should help others find their voice and use it.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Is that enough?
Yeah, you did great. How are you going to be an advocate for your own health?
So I actually learned that there's actually preventative care for cancer and things like that. My aunt actually had breast cancer, and unfortunately they caught it too late. And so I figured, wow, there could have been a lot more done for her, but I feel like she didn't have people to advocate. So I plan on actually going home and letting my family know about all the different resources that are available to them when it comes to cancer, because breast cancer is very common in my family.
Thank you. For your own health.
For my own health, I think definitely the main first step would be to reflect what is it that I want, like what does being healthy mean to me. So first really just reflecting on that, and then from there really just finding those providers that I feel most comfortable with and just letting them know about my concerns. But I think that first step is really just reflecting on what does it mean to me to be healthy. So yeah,
awesome. Thank you so much.
Creative Consulting. We use storytelling as a tool for facilitation and discovery with individuals and organizations. And I am also the founder of Stories to Tell My Daughter. If you don't know what that is, that's right. That is a storytelling event where we center the voices and lived experiences of African American women and women of color in our community. Now, with that being said, I'm going to let the panel introduce themselves. Remember your job. Yep. All right.
Can I just say an A for you for starting this off? My name is Kayla Belton-Salver, she, her pronouns. I am the director of the Broad Lunch Drake Student Counseling Center. Y'all know you want to do it with you, I am also the owner of Question Kayla LLC, which is my own public speaking and mental health training business, and I'm a mental health content creator, and I'm happy to be back. Y'all have really gassed me up a little bit, saying y'all love me from last year, so thank you for having me back, and I'm just happy to be here.
Hey. Hey everyone, my name is Brianne Ward, born and raised here in Des Moines, Iowa. Hey. I am so grateful to be back for the second year. I am the founder and operator of Forward Consulting LLC. Thank you. We do two things in that office. We provide mental health services to those who are 14 years and up. We really specialize in moderate to severe trauma issues, and what does that entail? Abrupt family disruptions, those who have had sexual trauma, those who have had financial trauma, addiction, and then the other side of our agency is we do consulting work. So we come in and we do equity audits. The panel this morning the public health panel was talking about for people who want to do the DEI thing and say, yay, we did it. Well, we come in and say, did you though? And so we do have an equity audit process, and so we really enjoyed that side of our work as well.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Gabriel Martinez. I am the Assistant Vice President of Community-Based Mental Health at Broadlawns Medical Center. And thank you for having me here today. This is my first time. Not born and raised in Des Moines, but have been here for 20 plus years already. So I love this city.
Hey y'all, I'm Courageous Fire. So let me just tell you, for those of you who are super familiar with me and you're like, oh, she gonna be all energetic. Not today. And I own that because we're on a mental health panel and this is not a good day for me. And so I'm okay with saying that because we need to be okay with saying that. So let me say who I am and what I do. You got my name already. So I have 2 organizations and they both started from my own experience. So my LLC bears the same name as myself, Courageous Fire LLC, and my nonprofit is Courageous Access. They both do the same thing, but in different parts of the community and have different demographics that we target. So the LLC is specifically to help, I'm sorry, I said we both do the same thing in different ways. So let me tell you the same thing first. Our whole job is to increase and create safe spaces for Black women dealing with domestic violence and other crises. Give me an A. A. All right, let's make sure we know Black women are important. Somebody say it. A. All right. I love that. I love that. So in the LLC, we realize that there are 2 very specific parts of the community that need to be educated in order to be able to provide those safe spaces for Black women. And so the mainstream part are exactly what you think, the white-owned, white-run spaces that go, hey, we have victim services, hey, we have other services that you need, and Black women go, hey, we're not coming there because we don't feel safe there. Helping them understand what feeling safe should look like and how they can not divorce their mission, but include in their mission the right ways to do that. In the Black community, we're not exempt from that either, unfortunately. We don't understand how to help Black women in and after domestic violence crises.
I'm a member of the Wampanoag tribe of Gay Head Aquinnah, which is located in Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts. I also wear a couple of other hats in the community, so I want the panelists to also, if you wear other hats, mention those during your introductions. I was recently invited back to WHO 13 as a part-time storyteller, so I'm getting lots of good story ideas today. And I also serve as board chair for the Iowa PBS Broadcasting Board. So I just want everybody to know, there's lots of perspectives and experience that will be provided during this panel. And so I am now going to pass the microphone to Julian, and I will let each of the panelists introduce themselves, who you represent, and why this work is important, and make sure you just, put your crown on when you do that, please.
Well, because it's Founders Day for the Omega Psi Phi fraternity, I'm gonna give it to Louis to go first. Go ahead. Show respect.
Well, thank you, Julian. Yes, it is Founders Day. That's the purple and gold rings. There you go. My name is Louis Fountain. I always say my title is servant leader first, right? And I feel like recently my title is like Shekinah's husband. That's Shekinah's husband. That's okay. I'm down with that. You're up, yeah. That's okay. Hey! I am an advocate for women. So I've been a social worker over 15 years. Currently work for Des Moines Public Schools, Community Schools Coordinator. Our job is to break down barriers for students to learn, whether they need food, right? Simple necessities. any and everything. I love to write. I have an amazing son that's 8 years old. His daily mantra is kindness is my thing. So he teaches me to be, give people grace, be kind. As of 2 weeks ago, I am currently in remission from leukemia. And I always say, like, when I give speeches now, like, cancer is the best thing that ever happened to me. And it actually gave me more than it ever took away, so.
Self-care to me is just finding that safe space of peace, whether it's being at home, whether it's going to the park, just taking a mental note and acknowledging the fact that it's okay to take time for yourself without having the expectation or to please everyone but yourself, or to like neglect your basic needs for yourself. It's a lot of ways that I identify with having self-care, something that I try to work on every day. It's not an overnight process, but it takes time, and it comes in many forms. So.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What does self-care look like for you?
Several things. Getting good sleep, therapy, lots of therapy, going to the gym, spending time with my kids, and audiobooks.
Awesome. Thank you so much. What does self-care look like for you?
A cocktail of things. Meditation, prayer, yoga, basketball, my kids, good food, my friends, my family, nature. I just try to keep a cocktail of things, because some days I'm not feeling one thing, and some days I am feeling some things. So music, movies, but I know my things. I just try to spend time with myself, so I know the things that can help me. So for me, it's a cocktail of things. This is healthy for me to see. It feels like a party, like a healthy party. You can hear it in the voices here. So yeah, I'd say it's a cocktail of things.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And tell your friends about me.
I just want to say, this brother's 39, this brother's 40. They don't look like I thought they was about 25 each.
Okay.